All right, friends. Sorry about the delay. I was having some technical difficulties. I will drop the link in the chat. If you would like to come up, just make sure your camera is on. Man, I almost put the wrong thing in there.
What?
Give me 1 second here, guys. Again, yield technical difficulties. Let's see here. At this time. All right. I think maybe I finally got this ready to go. And now there, in fact, is the link in the chat. If there's anybody out there that wants to come up and join, do something creative up here, let me know. Just make sure you got your camera turned on so I can see who you are before you try to come up. Tonight I'm not going to be sculpting. I think I'm going to save that for just some straight up videos. Tonight I'm going to do another drawing. Hard to believe, I know. Running a little late tonight. I had to reset everything. A couple more weeks, I won't have to worry about it when I get a new laptop. It is Thursday, March 5th. Welcome to Ojisan and Friends Art Show. I am going to do a landscape again tonight. I may or may not throw a UFO up there. We'll hang out and see who shows up. The link is in the chat. If you're one of my guest that comes up here all the time, you can click that link. As soon as I see you on the camera, I will get you in the show. I wish I had some music to play, but I don't. So you're just gonna have to listen to me talk. I'm gonna try some different brushes tonight too. Try some different effects. This one may be a little bit more abstract and less realistic. We'll see. We will see. Who's ever out there, welcome to the stream. Hopefully it's running good. Let me know if it's not. I have been fighting technical issues all week, so it would not shock me if the stream did not look good. Hopefully everybody out there's had a good night. Got a couple people in the house now. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. We're going to hang out and do some drawing tonight. Let's see where this takes us. All right. Hey, Trey, how you doing? Thanks for giving me an update. I never can tell on this end of it. Too many times I've been halfway into a stream and not even realized it was failing miserably. Especially on the StreamYards, because it with Streamlabs I have a preview pane where I can watch as it's streaming, and it also tells me if it's crashing out. StreamYards, you do not have that. Oh man, that's rough. Yeah, it always sucks when you get one pulled, man. It's once that Novocaine wears off. But eventually it will feel so much better. All I know, Trey, is one of us is going to have to get rich so we can all just get our teeth perfectly fixed. And I'm looking at you. You're going to have to take care of us all. There is Pixel Master Kira. Get him up. Hey, man, sorry about the late start. I was having all kinds of issues trying to get this thing going.
No, that's all right.
I'm just working on some kind of abstract landscape tonight. I was going to sculpt again, but I just really don't feel like setting it all up. By the time I got this stream going, it was already running late. So.
Oh, I see. That's all right.
Just do what we do. You got a new project you're working on, or are you going to start something new?
Yeah, I got a new one.
Cool.
I got it sketched out. I haven't inked it or anything yet.
Well, whenever you're ready, pop it up there and we'll get you going. How's your week been?
My what?
So how's your week been going? You been having a good week?
Oh, yeah, it's been all right. Just been working, really. Nothing too bad. Tomorrow I got to go get my airbag replaced in my car. Apparently it's a recall and it's killing people.
Is it a Ford Fusion?
Nah, it's a Toyota Corolla.
Oh, I was going to say the Ford Fusions have been having a lot of those too. B Knuckles here. Hey, B Knuckle. If you're coming up tonight, let me know. We'll get you up here.
Hey, B-Knuckle. How you doing?
She's got her a new cat. You'd be proud of her.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, they had a little cat show up at their house, and I think it's missing an eye. So they took it in. It seemed like somebody's house cat, but it's hard to tell.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
My cat is meowing at the door right now. What, man? Okay. I'm doing all right.
Oh, all right. Let me get your sketch up there.
This is what I got so far. It's Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, that looks cool. And I do know that one, so that's cool. I think everybody knows that one.
This is one of my favorites growing up. Momo, mozzarella.
Yeah.
That's good. There was a video game back I used to play. It was called Xenosaga. There was a character named Momo.
I almost think they played that game.
It was really good. It was long and it had a lot of story. It was mainly like playing a story, but I really liked it. But I was always into games that had a lot of story in them.
You know, back when I was I'm an old dude, but back when I was about 19, the Super Nintendo didn't exist yet, but they had that what was it, like Golgo 13 or whatever, was on the regular NES, and the gameplay was actually pretty horrible in that, but like you said, the story was so good. I don't know how many times I played through that game. It was
Right.
based on an old anime.
Oh, that's cool.
It was also like one of the first games to have some form of a first-person shooter.
Nice. Xenosaga started as a game and then became an anime, which is funny.
What is that? Danganronpa, the one that everybody cosplays and stuff now. I think it was the same way, right? It was a game first.
Probably, yeah. I don't know that one.
If you catch Striker in here, he always cosplays as one of the guys from that. I can't think of the name, but it's like he's almost famous for it around here.
Huh.
If anybody else out there wants to come up, all you got to do is pop up, follow that link. I'll drop it one more time just so everybody is sure. And if you would like to come up, We would be glad to have you, even if you just want to hang out. Tell you the truth. The other night I was on here. Were you in here? Was it last night when I had that guy who he was like an author? He was writing books and stuff. It was pretty
Don-
cool.
Donkey or something.
Yeah, Donkey. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I was in here and like he wasn't responding to what I was saying, so I left because I thought
yeah,
my messages wasn't going through or something.
yeah. No, I was just real slow in the chat. I felt horrible. I was like, oh my god. I saw your message. I was like, oh man. Yeah, I was just that was just me failing at being the host.
That's all right.
Yeah, I hope nobody ever thinks I'm just ignoring them on here because sometimes I just I can't keep up with the chat. And I've got to get some better glasses too. The way I've got this set up with my reading glasses, I can't hardly uh, see the chat half the time. What are we doing?
Really? Yeah, that would make it difficult.
Let's see. Something weird going on in my chat here. Let's see. I'll try it one more time. There it goes. All right. And my internet sucks so bad out here too.
Oh
So
yeah, you told me
I'm
that.
running all this on like a 10 meg connection here. So
Like I'm said, I'm surprised you can do anything with that low. At least
that's
you're at
cool.
least
Don't
you're
worry
at
about it, Trey. I'm sorry.
that's okay.
Yeah, my son-in-law saw him there. He got a tooth pulled today, so he's
Oh
a
yeah.
he's a big gamer guy. I think he got up there on a couple of games. And way back when he had a YouTube channel and he was getting like 80 grand, 80K a video and just didn't know what it was back then.
Oh really? Huh.
He was like, oh, that's not that good, and just got rid of it all. Not to rub that in, Solomon, but it's just a lesson.
80 like thousand views.
Yeah, he would get like 80,000 views on his videos.
That's
I can't,
amazing.
yeah, he was playing some game, so he would post replays of his games and stuff, and said he was getting up there. I'm sure it was some RPG game or something. That's kind of his forte.
This is a World of Warcraft. That was very popular.
No, I don't think he was playing that. It was something else.
Uh,
I don't think he ever got into World of Warcraft.
I wasn't either really. I played like Guild Wars and Final Fantasy 11. I was never a WoW person.
I know he was into League of Legends, I believe, for a long time.
I played that for a little while.
Overwatch was like the last game that I played. That was kind of the end of my whole video game career. And it wasn't that I disliked it or anything. I just kind of started realizing how much time I was spending.
Yeah, that's how I got once I started YouTube. I was like, I'm spending too much time doing this. I need to start making videos. This is
Yeah.
But originally I was going to do a gaming art channel, and then I watched videos and learned that you need to niche down and you can't have multiple, different types of videos because it'll make your audience collide or whatever. Some people will leave, some people will stay. So it's just best to have one type.
Yeah, I've got a couple different types of videos on mine, and I just kind of let people come and go as they please. Most people stay. Like I'll pick up, 20 or 30 subs, and I would say probably 12 of them will stay. And it's because I have a lot of different things on my channel other than art.
Yeah.
A lot of people show up for my Sprizzy videos I did about using Sprizzy, and then they get on here and they see it's an art channel and they bail out on me. But it's all good.
You use Sprizzy sometimes?
I used it as an experiment, and it kind of almost ruined my channel. So I
Yeah.
thought I would make some videos about it, and that's what the videos are about. Is really what it did to my channel. I mean, it almost sunk it. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, I used Sprizzy a couple times, and yeah, my audience retention sucks.
Yeah. Well, they do what they say they're going to do. Like you'll get the views, definitely, but it's not really people that are interested in your content is the problem.
Yeah.
They're just views, and they could give a crap less. It's like 10-second views.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just like call center. They just have like 50 people in the call center, and they just keep viewing the same video over and over. Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that Sprizzy is a straight up what they call those, like a view farm or whatever.
Yeah.
But I do think the way they run it is, I think if you were selling some product, it would be fine. Like if you were, uh, making something that you were trying to get out there to sell, like the stupid Sasquatch soap commercials that we get hit with every
Oh
day.
my god, I hate that freaking commercial.
Yeah,
Like every
James.
other video.
Yeah,
It drives me nuts.
and I think that's where the Sprizzy and the Google Ads comes into play. Something like that I can see, and it would make business sense to do that.
Right.
But for you and I, who are just creating content, not really. You're just pissing people off, basically.
Right.
It's like
Like
you're tricking them into watching your stuff.
like that commercial comes up so much. I have no interest in ever buying that Squatch soap or whatever.
Well, the commercials are pretty entertaining, and the first 5,000 times I watched it, it was kind of cool. But now, yeah, I'm definitely sick of it.
Yeah.
Clickbait magician Michael says RuneScape here. He's a RuneScape guy.
Oh, RuneScape is cool. Oh, Guild Wars 2. Yeah, I never actually tried Guild Wars 2, but I did play the first one. I thought about trying it, but I never got around to it.
I think also Solemn was pretty high up in the world of StarCraft for a while, too.
That's cool. I never played StarCraft either.
I played the old original StarCraft, 1995 StarCraft.
You ever play EverQuest?
I
That's
have
a
not, but I know what it is. Yeah.
that's a really old one. Like that game was so buggy, but it was kind of like Guild Wars or WoW.
Mm-hmm.
Like the infancy, it's like the early versions of those games, and it was just awful. Like it was super buggy. But it's an old game. I don't even know what happened to it.
No, once Xbox Live came out, we all pretty much turned into an Xbox family around here just because the internet sucked so bad. That was the only thing we could play on.
Oh yeah.
And we actually started off doing System Link out here. and it turned into a big, like a big event every weekend. We would all system link up, and there'd be 5 sets of TVs, probably a dozen TVs at my house set up, and
That's awesome.
just cables everywhere, and it was all about Halo. And
I was exactly the same way. I used to play Halo all the time. Me and my brother used to system link. I think about Halo 3 is when I stopped losing interest.
that was kind of our heyday, was Halo 3.
Okay,
Solemn,
let me
yeah.
rephrase. About Halo 3 was when I stopped losing interest in playing online because everyone just annihilated you.
Well, and you're all right, because Halo 3 was when they started with all the ranking systems and all that kind of crap, and
Yeah,
and that kind of ruined it all, really.
yeah.
That's when people really got obsessed about it. I mean, it was a stroke of genius in a way, because they knew people would obsess over all of that.
Yeah, and there would be competitions which would bring in even more money. And yeah.
Solemn's wife, who is my daughter Jessica, we were all about Halo. You could almost write a book off the characters that that we played in Halo.
Wow, really? Did you ever check out Red versus Blue?
Yeah, oh yeah, I like all that Rooster Teeth stuff.
Yeah, it's
Really cool.
hilarious. I think my favorite character is Sarge.
Yeah, me too. Sarge. As a matter of fact, a lot of our dogs were named after those characters. Like, we have a Tucker. I still have Tucker. We have a Church, a Caboose. I still got Caboose out in the yard. They were all Red versus Blue characters.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a. Hey, Koontz, what's up? There's B Knuckle talking about the dog names right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to throw a little kind of perspective cityscape into this, instead of just having an island like I usually do.
That looks good.
We'll make it a little different this time. Coons, did you go out picking today? Oh yeah, Donut, Tucker, Caboose, and Church. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Donut was our little pug. Yeah, he was definitely as dumb as the character Donut.
We had a chocolate lab, and my brother decided to name it Ginger after Ginger Spice. I was like, really? Okay, whatever.
I'm just saying, Ginger was one of my favorite Spice Girls.
I liked Sporty for some reason.
Sporty? I was all about Ginger and Baby, I think, and Scary. Mel B still. She's still out there doing her thing.
Yeah, wasn't she like a judge on American Idol or something?
Britain's Got Talent, I think. I don't know if she was on the America's Got Talent. She may have been.
Oh, that might be at Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, Sheila the Tank. I remember Sheila. All right. Get you back on your sketch.
I'm still just kind of inking. Zoom out a little. That's what I got so far.
Looking good.
Mm.
Koontz, did you find anything good out there? I'll drop that link again. There is a Mo Homesteading. Hey, Mo.
Hey, Mo.
Mo, I was going to sculpt tonight, but I had so much trouble getting the stream set up, I just kind of gave up. And so I'm doing a little bit of a different set up on my landscape here. I've had the worst technical issues this week. I don't know what is going on with everything. It's time for a new desktop for sure.
And me, I'm drawing Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist.
You know, I wish StreamYards had some music you could play. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that would be nice.
Just anything. Even like that cheap free music I play on Stream Labs. I guess I could play
Yeah, you could still play music. It'd just be from YouTube or something else.
let me see if I can set some up. Here's a little preview of what I'm working on. We're just kind of laying in the groundwork right now. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that landscape one, I was trying to challenge myself to complete one in less than 30 minutes. It ended up being 40 minutes. That's why it seemed like it went by so fast, because I was kind of putting a little personal challenge out there for myself. All right, let me get you back on Kira, and then I will see what I can do about some music.
I wonder if Jelly Duck's going to show up tonight. You
He might.
invited him.
He showed up today, as a matter of fact, or was it today or yesterday? He showed up today, I think, on the one I did today. It may have been yesterday. My days are running together.
He was at the one yesterday when you had Donkey on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the one I'm thinking of. My days are just running together. I put in my notice on my second job today. So here in May, I will only work one job. So I will have 4 days a week to dedicate to just YouTube.
That's cool. I wish I had that much. I mean, I have 2 days. And then
the 3 days I work are like 15-hour days. So they're super long days. But I do get 4 days a week off. So you got to kind of have that one recovery day.
Right.
That's why I'm usually kind of half hallucinating and stuff when I get on here on Tuesday nights and stuff. Or if you see me on a Monday night, I'm usually really tired. Sometimes I just completely blow those streams and I'll just delete them. I just should not be streaming. But I do anyway.
Andrew from Pusa Studios.
Yeah.
I was watching him doing a live stream right before you started.
Yeah.
He was pretty much telling everyone that you should not be a streaming channel. It's not worth it. And he was like bashing his job, saying that he would have done a lot different.
They've been going through, I don't know what they've been going through lately, but yeah, it's been kind of weird over there at Pusa lately. I mean, they're good folks. I wish them the best, but man, yeah, something weird has been going on with them for sure.
I think YouTube has just been, I don't know, going after them or something heavy. Like apparently they got demonetized badly or something. I think
the thing about it is I'm not knocking anybody. Like you run your live stream however you want to, but you know, I just think YouTube is wanting it to be more content driven. And I mean, their show was awesome, but I mean, it's really just a show about live streaming and getting subscribers, you know.
Yeah.
As much as, you know, and like I said, I think the world of them, they've done a lot of good for me, but it's basically a growth stream, you know.
Yeah, and YouTube is not a fan of growth streams.
No.
They want to
But
be able to
I
control.
will not be a hypocrite. I've been on many grove streams and made a lot of friends there. I just try to when I get them to come to my channel from the grove stream, I just try to make sure I'm earning that subscription when they show up.
Right.
It's not just me hanging out there like, oh my God, this guy's actually doing something, trying to entertain people best I can.
Yeah.
Now, even the streams where we all are just friends and hanging out and talking, those are cool too because we're all friends and hanging out and talking.
Right.
But I think it's the streams that are just straight up grove streams. Like you'll see people won't even have their camera on anything specifically. Nobody will even be on camera. They just like got it running against the wall or something like that. I think that's kind of the content Andrew's been griping about lately.
Right. We're sub streams.
Yeah, where it's basically they're just like got the camera pointed out the window or something like that. That's the stuff I don't dig.
Yeah, me
Now, if
neither.
I can hang out and talk to a bunch of people and have a good time and see my friends, I'm all about that stuff. And I know even like Mo, she had to run off a bunch of grove streamers on her stream the other night. And hey, get her done, Granny. How you doing?
Hey, Granny, how you doing?
Speaking of buddies that hung out on their streams, Granny was like the first stream that I hung out on, and Kunt sent me there.
You sent me there. You sent me to both.
Mm-hmm. Get her done, Granny. Yep. She's the one that kind of got me took off. Started meeting all these folks like Mo.
I'm just trying to clean up my lines at the moment.
All right. Let's see. Well, here's where I'm at the moment.
Nice to see you, Granny. I haven't seen you live streaming much, or maybe I just been missing them.
Caught just a few of hers lately. Yeah, I think whether you're entertaining people through conversation or talking about YouTube or whatever, that's fine, and that's where like Pusa, they're entertaining because that you're talking about YouTube and you do learn a little bit of stuff there,
Yeah.
but Andrew is right. The grove streamers that like I said are just pointing their camera out the window or doing what they call their silent streams. But you know what? I guess if they're getting the views and getting the subs, more power to them. Hadn't been in the mood, Granny. What's wrong with you? Granny, I think you should just start streaming and not worry about it. That's what I think. There's the link right there. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome. Huh. What's up, B Knuckle? Your phone keeps messing up. Did you restart it? See if I can find us another. It's not Grammy award-winning music, but it's music.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coonch, your live streams are pretty awesome. So your phone just froze up. Did you try to completely kill it and bring it back? There is a Koontz right there. What is up, Koontz?
Hey.
Much.
I don't know if I've had you on one of my streams.
I think it's first time.
Let me turn this music right here down so I can talk to you. All right.
Not echoing or anything, am I?
No,
Make sure I got
sounding good, man.
All right, good deal.
How's everything been going?
Really good. Really good. No complaints.
You been liking this warm weather?
Loving it. Dreading going into work this weekend.
Hey, don't even start talking about it yet.
I know.
I'm with you, man.
Tomorrow's the day I start getting anxiety about it.
Yeah. Everybody that works there. That's what I was telling Kara. Like, we only work 3 days a week, but man, those are some days now.
Oh,
You guys work together?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I
First
don't
time
ever
I
talk
did
about I don't ever talk about where I work, but yeah, it's some long days, and me and Koontz work together, so they're weird. It's a weird day. I start at like 2:00 in the morning, and I'm usually 3:30 or 4:00 in the afternoon walking out.
Wow.
Jimmy's days are a lot longer than mine, though.
Yeah.
Ojisan.
It's all good, man.
And my daughter won state today on her STEM project in robotics.
Hell yeah. Where was that? In the Little Rock or?
It was actually at Tech, Arkansas Tech. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So she'll be going to Kentucky and next month for nationals.
What'd she build?
She did a it was just she did the robotics every tournament. They like do these robots and they pick up things but there was another project about a STEM project on certain things and she did it on her robotic arm and not and won first place over it. So I guess they
That's
liked
awesome.
it.
Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah, she was excited. That was the highlight of the day for us. So
That's cool.
yeah,
How old is she?
she's 10.
10 year. Oh man, that's pretty dang impressive right there.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, braver than me.
Oh, I just thought I'd change this up a little bit, not just do some kind of island thing. Make it maybe practice a little bit of actual drawing here.
I have no talents on this end. I'm just a spectator.
Oh, I bet you if I got you hooked up on this stuff, you could be impressing yourself before you knew it.
Maybe.
I mean, like I said, it's only been a couple of years that I've been back into art. The stuff I was doing a couple of years ago was, I mean, nowhere close to what I'm doing now. It took me about 2 years to really get back into it. And I probably got another 20 years to go before I get to where I want to be. I need to go back to school is what I need to do.
No, you don't need to do that. You're too cool for school.
When old Solemn there gets rich and takes care of us all, I'll have to go back to school.
I've been drawing all my life, but I've only been improving the past 2 years.
Oops, sorry. Hold on, let me get you back up there. I was trying to do that. There we go.
I'm out of here.
No, you're good. Yeah, I'm so horrible at hosting these things. I screw this up the entire time.
I wouldn't even know
And then
how
I
to do
don't
it.
read the chat. I look up at the chat like every 20 minutes and I'm like, oh my God. Let me just put my stylus down for a second and watch the chat. I need to get Mo up here and Monica doing some artwork.
Yeah, Mo needs to do some artwork.
It is hot in this house. I'm fixing to open a window.
And then when we came home from the tournament,
Yeah.
I bought my youngest daughter a hamster for her birthday back in February.
Yeah.
Came home today, it was gone.
Oh, it escaped?
Yeah, it's somewhere in the house. The girls had a little mini meltdown over it. They're worried to death about it. So I flipped over furniture. I've looked everywhere for it. I can't find it. I don't know what happened to it.
Man, hopefully it didn't get out of the house.
I don't know. May have to do those bait and switch. Just go buy another one and stick it in a cage in the morning and say it showed up.
Yeah, I was going to say your kids ain't there right now because I'm saying those things are easy pickings for a good house cat.
Yeah, we don't have no cats, so.
Yesterday at work, I seen a squirrel inside the factory. It ran up It ran up right beside me, stopped, looked at me, and then ran off. I was like, "Hi, what are you doing in here?" It was weird.
Well, again, I'm not going to say where we work, but there's a rat inside of our warehouse that is about the size of a house cat.
Oh boy.
He's legendary. We call him Master Splinter.
He's got more
I haven't
tenure
seen.
than half
I've
the people
not
working
personally
there.
seen him yet, but everybody else has.
I've seen him. He's huge.
And we got birds flying around the place.
Yep.
Yeah, I see those sometimes too.
Every once in a while, there'll be a skunk get in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long day. Oh man.
Granny says, "Get me a live trap and put peanut butter in it." That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch it.
Yeah, I've had to go and I checked all the mouse traps that I had. I set them throughout the year. They've been set for like 2 or 3 years, but just to make sure he didn't get into one of them.
Well, more than likely he's gone, but you never know. You may luck out and find him.
I don't know. I don't know when the last time they seen it was.
B Knuckle there, she had some rats, and one of the rats was I guess you could call it missing, but what happened was one of the rats ate the other rat, just flat ate it.
Really?
Oh my gosh!
So the victorious rat, we took him in the field and set him free. He's probably out there killing deer or something right now.
He's probably at her work.
It's like, oh my god, yeah, that might be him. He may have followed me in. Oh, I remember she was so horrified about the whole thing.
Yeah, that's a gruesome scene.
Well, Coach, what should I draw on my next picture?
On this
Do you
one
like
or the next?
the next one? The next one, like tomorrow when I'm just screwing around on my day off.
Have you done
Give me
Sasquatch
something
yet?
to draw. No, I haven't done that Sasquatch yet. You think I should do a Sasquatch?
I think that'd be cool.
All right. It's probably the direction I will go in then.
Have him holding a bunch of Squatch bar of soaps.
I'll have him holding that James guy's head,
Yes, you could totally do that.
making soap out of it.
That would be funny.
James and Steve, I think Steve's the other guy.
Mo wants a vampire cow.
Vampire cow. That's to go with the zombie turtle I did for Mama Q. Vampire cow. All right. I'm up for the challenge.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
It's like when I did the zombie turtle. I had no idea. It took me like 3 tries to get that.
Wait, you don't have to draw the vampire cow. I'll just take a picture of my mother-in-law and you'll be good to go.
Dang.
That's mean.
I'm guessing she lives somewhere else.
She lives right across the street, actually, diagonal.
Oh
from me.
man. Woo. My mother-in-law lives 16 hours north of here, so
Lucky guy.
and she never checks her Facebook or anything like that. So.
That's awesome.
All right. Do I want to go spaceship in the background on this one or not? What do you think?
Could.
We just keep building up this little cityscape here, or dock, or whatever the hell this is supposed to be.
It's cool looking.
Yeah, it looks like kind of a end of the world zombie fortress with the wall and everything.
That's cool. Yeah, whatever you guess it is, you're right, because you know as much about it as I do. I'm just throwing this stuff together. yeah, Michael, my mother-in-law isn't so bad. It's because she's sitting right over here behind me, right? No, do a monster in the mist. Oh yeah, that's cool. I may do a Sasquatch and a vampire cow fighting in the mist.
No.
Oh, dude, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
We'll just get crazy with it. Get Bob Ross crazy with it. Let's see here. I'll take my big leap of faith right here.
I'm drawing transmutation circles on Edward, if you guys know what that is.
Yeah, let me pop you up there. There you go. Oh, yeah. Coach, did you ever watch Full Metal Alchemist?
No.
Oh, well, that's what he's drawing, a character from that.
Oh, okay.
I think some of them other guys that was on our old shift, they were big into that.
Closest thing I ever watched to anime, I guess, is Pokemon.
Yeah, that would be an anime.
It does count.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Punch your anime card with that.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got my Pokemon shirt on today.
I got Dragon Ball Z on right now.
I just got to know who was your favorite Pokemon, and then you'll be official.
Snorlax.
Snorlax? All right. I guess that counts.
Snorlax is pretty cool.
Do you see the new Pokemon movie they have on Netflix?
Not yet. Was it any good?
Well, it's basically the same. Remember when the Mewtwo, the old animated one, first came out? It's just a retelling of that, basically, just with in 3D.
Oh yeah.
In CGI, yeah. It's pretty good, but it's the same story.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Watch the
No
one.
Ryan Reynolds or anything. Yeah,
Yeah, I watched the one with
Snorlax,
Ryan Reynolds in it. I watched that one.
Sonic.
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah,
Oh. I haven't seen that one yet.
it's worth watching.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan in the world, but I even like that movie. Saying that, I did get hooked on Pokemon Go for a while.
So did I.
Me too.
Just because it was cool to hang out with everybody.
Usually about
I think
the
I got a
summertime we get back
level
into it.
Yeah.
My favorite Pokemon was Kingdra. And before that, Seadra. Like before that evolution came out.
What's the big kangaroo dinosaur looking one that you're supposed to own?
Kangaskhan.
Yeah.
Kangaskhan.
That was the only big super shiny one I got off of Pokemon Go. I got a shiny one of those.
I never even seen one of those. When I was
it was some special day. I can't even remember. We went up to a college and was Pokemon hunting, and I ended up getting that, and got everybody pretty jelly on that one because I got a shiny one, and I didn't even know what a shiny one meant at the time. I was like, okay, that's cool. And they're like, no, you don't understand.
They introduced the shinies into Pokemon Go about the time I quit. I think I had one shiny.
When it first came out, we played it because it was cool, like I said, to hang out and play it. And then we quit playing it, meaning my wife and I. And then here just about a year ago, we got back into it for some reason. And I mean, we got back into it hard. And I think it's because all the kids moved out of the house and we just didn't have anything else to do. So damn near getting in the car wrecks and stuff like that, trying to catch Pokemon.
Nice. Yeah, that's funny. It's sad, but a lot of people actually have gotten into car wrecks because they're trying to freaking catch Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, I see. It'd be easy to do.
Yeah.
Coonch, going hunting tomorrow?
I don't know. Probably not a whole lot.
Rosalia. That's cool, B-Knuckle. I can't remember the shiny I had.
Because I'll have the boy with me.
Oh.
My wife works late tomorrow, so probably not.
Are you catching any flack from the folks in Russellville? I mean, I saw the one, the guy put the little sign on the dumpster and all that. Do you catch much flack from folks out there, or are they usually pretty good to you?
They're They're pretty good. There was one lady here a while back that made a fuss.
Yeah.
And that dumpster that I took the picture of, I'd never even looked in that one. That's over there, kind of off 4th Street.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, like, I don't want to say homeless, but like semi-homeless people up and down. So I bet you they just had a big problem with it. People making messes and
people
stuff.
just tearing crap up and leaving trash all over the place too.
Yeah. A bunch of people throw it on the ground and don't pick it back up.
Well, that there's got to be some other scrappers out there that are just messing it up for everybody too, because I'm sure they just dig through that crap and throw it on the ground, and then you got to come along and try to clean it up. That's bad.
Yeah, I'm hopefully soon I'll start going to some other towns. I want to go to Conway because it's not that far, Make a day and do that.
How many more people are in Conway than Russellville? Is it twice as big or?
Oh, man, I don't know. Let me look.
It's got to be something like that. It's quite a bit bigger, but I don't know how much bigger. Conway's like booming.
Yeah. $65,000.
Oh, that's cool. What's Russellville now? Like 30, 40 maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's about twice the size then.
Yeah.
Well, maybe some good picking down there.
Maybe I need to look into the laws, the local ordinances too, before I do it.
I would also probably go out there and search for other YouTube channels. Maybe there's somebody already down there hunting. You might run it out. You might have to have a turf war down there.
Maybe. I'm coming to take over. I'm going to tell
them. Have you run across any of that kind of situation in Russellville?
My last video, I ran into 2 people. They're usually always really nice. Most of the people are.
Ain't nobody tried to this is my territory type stuff?
No, not yet. I hope they kind of do, and I have my GoPro on. It'd be quite entertaining.
You get 50,000 views off that, wouldn't you?
I doubt it. I don't know. Who knows, man, how it goes. Sometimes I think I have a good video and it does normal, and sometimes I think I have a crappy video and it does really good.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing with some of these paintings. Like I'll have one that I'm practically about to delete because I don't think it's worth anything, and I'll post it on DeviantArt, and it just blows up. Hundreds of people love it and everything. I never know either. I'm with you, man.
Yeah, I guess what we think other people like it, I guess.
Yeah, I just keep plugging away at it, and it is what it is, man. I just do my thing. If people dig it, then great.
Right. Yeah, I'm liking this one.
Yeah, it's coming along. Let me get this menu out of the way. There we go. I've got so many brushes now, man. Let's see. I went and downloaded like 200 brushes for this software, so that's why I'm always having to like dig through them so much. I can't ever remember where I put them at. On StreamYard, you can actually see me digging through all these things.
Gonna need some salon artwork or something.
I've got that painting. I still haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if I want to throw UFOs up in the sky or monsters or a giant, or I'm still looking at it. I think I'm just going to have to get busy drawing on it. Just see what happens.
I scooped up some more goodies that, like some old sun bleached yard art stuff that you might want to do something with. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be cool. Also, there, a clickbait magician there, my son-in-law Michael. He's big in the old stuff, and I think he'd really dig some of that stuff you dig out of those dumpsters.
All right. Yeah, I pick them up. I'm like, well, Ojisan might want this. Worst case scenario, I just throw it back away or something.
Yeah. Well, you just throw it in the back of my truck.
Yeah.
I got to get you out here to my place sometime so you can clean some of this stuff out if you want it.
I'll take it off your hands. I want to go look at it.
When I finally clean my shed out, I definitely need to have you over here because you'll have a heyday on that thing. I've got an old shed out here that's locked up, and it is just packed full. It's a 20 by 20 shed, and it is completely packed full of junk. Years and years.
Time capsule, Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you what all's in there. I know there's a big 55-inch projection TV in there somewhere. There's got to be 100 Xbox games and probably 500 DVDs, and all my comic books are out there.
Oh, man. You better do something before a rat gets them.
Yeah, I'd be brokenhearted if I found the big rat in the middle of them. All my old heavy metal magazines are out there.
Oh, man.
This place I'm in, we got 3 houses out here, and one of them was mine, and one was my brother's, and one was my mom's. Well, they all moved off, so now my sister is living in my old house, and then I moved into my brother's old house, and in all the hubbub, I just did not have time to move everything around the way I wanted to, and it is just sitting in that shed ever since. And I've just been too busy or lazy, whatever you want to call it, to go out there and get that stuff.
I understand. B Knuckle says her clothes from when she moved out is still out there too.
Yeah. All them girls got crap just piled up out there. It's crazy. Like I said, you'd have a heyday out there. All right, let's see what Kira's got going on here.
Oh man, changed a lot since the last time I looked at it.
Yeah, started coloring.
That's what's cool about doing multiple people up here is kind of when you switch back and forth, you don't realize how much people get done in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I like the live art show. It's a good deal.
Well, like even Koontz, if you found say you just found some old piece of junk and you were just repainting it or something like that. I mean, people are all into that stuff.
Yeah, I've done that before. Like find yeah, I don't know, like old furniture, and paint it up, and people's like sold it and whatnot.
Yeah. You know, I may have told you, I don't know. A lot of people don't realize that, my partner, old Jesse, he's a big time metal sculptor.
Yeah,
So,
he showed me
and
some of his work.
oh yeah, I know you couldn't hardly bear probably to give up some metal for a sculpture, but
Oh, I don't care to. I get a bunch. I mean,
well, if you find something that looks cool, that we could get started on something. I need him to teach me how to weld so I can do it.
I know how to solder. Is that the same?
Mm, kind of. He takes like shovels and saws and stuff like that and makes dinosaurs and all kinds of crap out of them.
That's cool.
it's some cool stuff.
Sounds cool and also sounds kind of difficult, probably.
Yeah. Well, Jesse, kind of like me, is a person that you would never guess in a million years was any kind of artist. Most people, it blows them away just from the sound of my voice and kind of the job I do. I always have to convince them to actually go look at my stuff. I got this real soothing Southern voice, don't I, Coont?
Yes, indeed.
Oh. All right, guys. I'm gonna sign this deal and show it to you one more time. We've been about an hour and 15 on here. Cooking along tonight. Sorry for the late start too, like I said.
That's all right.
Kira, that's looking nice, man.
Thank you.
See all that masking and all that where you're selecting all this stuff. I nowhere near have the patience to do all that.
Well, it's the magic wand tool. Like
Yeah.
literally, I click once in an area and it selects everything. So that took me 30 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah. It's pretty simple.
I can never get it to work right for me, so I just don't even.
Oh, really? Okay.
Maybe it's just the way I draw too, I guess. Because I don't ever like draw, deliberately. I guess that's a bad way of putting it, but. All right, and this is where we got to on mine. Coming along. Oh, I keep clicking on the wrong screen. There we go. I was trying to move the menu on my StreamYard's side. I may work on this a little more. I don't know. We'll see.
It looks cool. I love it.
Yeah, I like it.
It's different. It's different. I wanted to do something just a little that felt different. JC Boo's Art. How are you doing? You always slide in here just about the end of these things. But we appreciate you coming. JC Boo's another one I need to get up here on one of these Ojisan and Friend art shows. You got any? Are you working on anything right now, JC Boo? Do you want to come up and show it? I'm sorry to put all this pressure on you, but
See it.
well, there's the link. It's an open call for anybody that wants to come up here last minute, show us what you're working on, if anything. Mm-hmm.
Hey, JC Boo, how you doing?
Digital, traditional, whatever you want to show. Mo, if you got some painting that you want to show, Stream. Oh, this is StreamYard. All you got to do is follow that link. You don't have to have any additional software. It's all based off the website. And again, sorry, I don't mean to pressure you or nothing, so don't think it's like that. Just it's super simple to get up here on StreamYard.
Yeah, it was the first time that I got up on StreamYards using the computer. So
Yeah. Did you just get that, or is that a?
yeah, I just got it last week. I used my last YouTube deck and bought a computer. So I mean,
That's
just
cool.
a cheap one, but where I can edit a little bit and stuff.
Yeah, this laptop that I'm running on is it's just a $300 laptop. I mean, I'm fixing to upgrade, but it's served me well over the couple years I've had it. Oh, that's all good, JC Boo. Like I said, I appreciate everybody showing up. JC Boo, I'm sorry, we are just about to wind it down. We'll get back on Kira's here real quick. That's what Pixel Master Kira is working on from Full Metal Alchemist. Very awesome job.
Looking good.
And Pixel Master is super professional and super deliberate about everything he draws. Unlike me, where I just kind of throw a bunch of paint against the wall and see what I see.
Thank you.
And you couldn't see me, of course, my buddy. It's always good to have you up here. You're always welcome.
I did build that piece of furniture behind me. Does that count as art? My display
It
of art?
does. Let's see it. Can you move your camera?
I have to take. I can't move it.
Don't get yourself in trouble now. Be all right. Hey, yeah, it's this is Ojisan and friends. So whether you're creative or you're a friend, you're welcome to come and hang out with us. And we will see you guys on the next one. It is hour 17 into it. That's pretty long for an old Ojisan. I got to get a little bit more of this McCormick's in me. It is Thirsty Thursday. I'll probably be over at Jimmy C's for a little bit, but sometimes I bail out of that one pretty quick. If you guys want to go raid Jimmy C for me, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, that's kind of a wild stream. I'm just giving you a heads up on that one. But we will see you guys next time. I appreciate y'all showing up. One more look at Kira's work. Awesome job, my friend.
Thank you.
All right. Guys, remember Oji-san's got your back. Till the next video. What is it? Oji-san out.
Later.